That was play more music, nerdy.
Hey.
Yeah, I started a broadcast. I don't know if they could hear me because I put it where they can't, but it says they can. It's called the most boring video ever. Yeah.
How was your YouTube channel?
Huh?
You have a YouTube?
Yeah, I got YouTube now. I had another one, 10 subscribers, but yeah, I forgot my password to that one, so yeah. Kind of sucks that I forgot it, but yeah, it happens.
Soft-sided canteen. It's 2 quarts. Really neat. I mean, there's actually a lot of, 2 quarts is a fair amount of water, and you can sling it over your shoulder with that. But like I said, what I use this for is to douse any fires or anything. And then if I'm actually.
Are you watching Scythe?
I'm watching. You always win vlog. It's like pretty much a survival video. Is it YouTube channel? What?
I typed SC into the search box, and Scythe plays is the first thing that comes up.
Oh my god.
Some of the things that you guys would like to see, if you're interested in, these are, I know I've been doing a lot of shooting videos just because, I came to a new state. It has allowed me to do a lot more videos with different rifles and stuff that I've kind of always.
Hello, Vile. At least somebody in abandoned
those. But, my idea was different too.
Scythe plays.
Of all the things that I enjoy
Yeah, we're
doing.
gonna be opening 106 empowered gem boxes. Now, just to give a brief little history, because it's been very
doing
long
some
time since I ended
videos,
up actually opening
some
any
videos
of
where I
these
can
empowered
capture
gem
like
boxes, right? Like we're gonna do an empowered gem box video for
have
you.
an outside view.
Oh
of
my
camera
goodness
out
gracious!
there.
By the way, huge shout out to Ruction right now. He has got 2 dormant block eggs in a row right there. Man alive. I mean, by the time this video comes out, that might be a little while after. But recently I ended up getting my 2nd Diamond Dragon out of just the normal daily Dragonite. That's how long I've been playing this. Seriously.
Not just the
And
in-car stuff.
I've
The in-car
opened,
stuff is cool.
I'll put it in the title of the video, but I think I've opened
I like to
over
see what it looks like from the
450
outside as
empowered
you're
gem boxes.
trying to take
Not
on some of these trails. So
one
some of that
single
stuff.
Diamond Dragonite. So I'm really
stuff,
hoping
I love
that
it
I
out
can
here.
end up getting my last
I feel
Diamond
pretty
Dragonite
blessed to
right
be,
here, right now, because honestly
as
speaking,
close as I am
think it's
to
gonna
a
be
place
very,
like this
very,
now. Where before in California we had beautiful,
it's gonna be a
at the
very long
Angeles
time
National
before I end
Forest,
up getting this
but it would
amount
take
of boxes
an hour and a
again,
half
and
probably for
especially
me to get
Diamond Dragonite, that'll take
there
5
and kind of
billion
get
years.
into a
Or
place
I will settle
that's
for
kind
the
of like
fire
this, but
aura, the last
you
stellar
can't
aura
do
that I
fires there just
actually need.
because
But
the
for all
weather
that,
didn't
we very
permit
much appreciate
so
you
little
hit
things
that
like
like
this,
button,
or
and
having a
that's enough
campfire at your
suspense.
camp unless
It's
you're in
already
some
killing me. Okay,
designated
that's actually
camp spot, which
I mean,
designated
the
camp spots
stats
are
on it
down
aren't necessarily
amongst
good,
where
but
everybody
otherwise everything
goes.
else
There's
about it's
usually
pretty okay.
trash and all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
come on,
It's
just give me
out
something. I
8
mean,
miles
I
in the
guess
middle of
at least I'm
nowhere.
gonna get a bunch
Big
of.
mountains.
I guess at least I'm gonna end up getting a bunch of like air gem. Yeah! Prism of Light, there it is, baby. Give me the Crown of Flames. Oh my goodness gracious, that's beautiful. I've been waiting. The video's over. Why am I even still opening these boxes? I'm not gonna get a Diamond Dragon. I'm already satisfied with just that, dude. It's been like so long. I've opened so many of these boxes, and I was still missing the last Fire Aura class key. That's actually gonna be okay whenever they finally decide to actually add the other class gem things, right? So let's see. Come on, dude. We still got 50 more of these things. I mean, granted, there's been people that have opened like thousands of these because they get the cash out. So, ooh, no, 3 star. Why help me, Gen Man? Like, seriously, why you gotta do that to me? Okay, we got 30 boxes more. Come on. Just give me my Diamond Dragon Egg. I don't care. I'm calling it right here. It's not gonna give it to me. And it's not because of my negative outlook towards it. It's just because these bots poop and random generation is not my friend. I mean, I guess at least I can craft a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's destroy everything. Where's everything else to destroy? Like the get
giant mountain right there.
some more
So I kind of came up through this valley.
gems. Why would I even want
There's
these
some kind of
though?
heli coming at me.
Ew.
They're like, hey,
I
who's
only
the
want
guy-
perfects now.
Who's the guy
That's all I
walking
can
around with the
actually hope for. Like seriously.
Everybody carrying that
Okay,
can,
well,
though.
anyways, we didn't
What?
end up getting the beautifulness.
I'm testing out this new sling.
We didn't get any
Yeah, right.
Diamond Dragon, but maybe we can still end up getting some other stuff from this. Also, just a
Trying to
little
hold
quick
the
heads
camera.
up, everybody.
Man,
Not
so
sure
mad.
how they're gonna go about
One,
this.
I'm out of shape.
Eventually, in the future, they are going to end up adding a second
What
class
did I say?
ability.
I said 6,000 feet
I'm
about,
assuming they're
somewhere
gonna
there?
actually go up to 3, so that they can have
Hopefully
class
around.
ability taking all 3 slots. Good luck
for
with
you.
that
Get the heart
RNG.
pumping.
But because of it, I would recommend to
kinda
keep
see
these
that,
class junkie fragments, because we don't know whether or not, like,
Little bit better.
definitely whenever they add the second class ability,
Here.
it's obviously going to be a different key. You know, that's just
You're
kind of how
looking to me
Trolls is
for
coded, right? Unless they
Fashion
actually
sense.
make it random.
Come to the wrong place. Hat. I found this at the military surplus store too.
Okay.
'Cause my
can we
hair-
actually get like anything worthwhile out of here? Why? Where did this come from?
I gotta wear it.
Oh, well, it's got the
I don't know
back
what this.
At
Yeah,
least
I don't know,
it's
it
a
just
good
still
one for
feels
Kang.
weird having a beard. People who don't know me. This is the guy I have in person. People who don't know me and they maybe just start catching these videos now. You know, it's like, okay, you see someone for the first time, yeah, beard. This is, I've never had a beard in my whole life. Never until November, you know, it's no shave November, and I kind of just kept it going. Never been able really to grow it. This is, this takes a while for me. That's fine. I mean, I have hair on my head. You know, I don't too much hair on my head. I don't complain about that. I don't like shaving.
Let me guess, can we make another
I
one
like
of
a
these
mustache.
boxes? No,
Anyway, that's kind of weird. Too much information. Get hot.
Did you know Scythe is bald?
Excited. This hat is kind of
No.
goofy looking.
Yeah, I was like, at first.
I like Goofy.
Okay.
Goofy's fun. Anyway, you guys, if you guys haven't figured out by now, look, I'm not some kind of try-hard, tough guy. I'm a normal dude, you know? I like to try and enjoy life, whether it's playing video games, working hard to earn a living, you know, meeting people, going out of the woods, target shooting, off-roading. I've been fortunate to have a decent job through the years to be able to do a lot of this stuff, and I tell you, it's just me. I'm just me. I can't fake it. There ain't no faking it, people. I found some snow. I found some more snow. Here we go sledding right here. Check this out.
Come where I am, nerdy. It's a better place.
Here's the.
I'm getting pretty lucky over here.
Here it goes down and around, and then it goes through the valley. I really like this area because it's not flat. It's all hills and valleys. Like if you look back here, oh, I'm on the wrong side. Hold on. If you look back here, it goes up and angles that way. 2 hills here, giant mountain there. Not so big of a mountain, but a hill going up here, and the fire road kind of cuts down through the valley. So, been here, I don't know, 4 hours or so, just kind of walking around, relaxing, making some, trying to start a fire. But, yeah, I've said I was testing out this new sling. The Russian slings that come with these, they're cool being authentic, but they're too short, right? They're too short because really want to be able to kind of sling this on your back to walk with the charging handle facing away from you. Otherwise, that bad boy will dig right into you. But I put some paracord on. This is a Magpulse MS1, and I put some paracord on there so it stays away from the gun, and it's more flexible. It's strong, doubled up paracord. It's pretty nice. It's, sling's fully adjustable right here. You can just, as you know, if you've got it shorter and you're gonna shoulder it, but right now it's in the shortest position, then you can do this, and it actually, I don't know if you can see that, it extends out, or it comes back. So I'd have to shorten it up just a little bit for carrying position. Then, if you want to shoulder, you grab this, extend it out a little bit, and then you can. Looks pretty good. This is that one that I did with the red, American-made red furniture. They call it Russian red. I like the wood. I never had tried a wooden hand grip, and the size of it is really good for my hand. You can see I got my big fat hands here. And I think the Bakelite looks pretty good with it. It's and this is actually a Russian Saiga, you know, with all the markings on it. It's pretty cool. I was fortunate enough to get this, and I did those modifications to make it accept regular AK mags, you know, stuff that would have been done before when you could actually import them. This isn't a gun video, this is a nature video. Nature. Some pretty neat trees out here. It's funny because coming up here, there's one side, the north, okay, so this is north this way. This north mountain, as I kind of work my way along this north ridge, up on the north side, it's kind of that Arizona desert-ish. I saw a couple cactus. You see more of the, like the pinyon pines and the juniper pines over there. And the kind of those desert brush. It's funny because it's mixed in this forest. I think if you go up and over that mountain, as it drops down, it flattens out into more of a high desert area with the junipers and the pinions and that stuff, which I love. I've always loved the desert, and I've always loved the mountains, but I had better access to the desert than I did to the mountains growing up, you know, in California. So I really spent a lot of time in the desert, but that desert is like, you know, sand, rock, and junipers, pinions. They're, you know, they're monstrous desert, but obviously these nice forests up here, national forest. I've explored about this much of the forest. If this is the forest, now remember I'm 6'3", so imagine how far my arms are out. If this is the forest, I've explored that much of it. That much. It goes for miles and miles and miles and miles.
Nothing like my last.
Hey guys, what's going on? So today was a day that they being the weather people said it's supposed to snow. It's been like that for a couple of days. You know, it's. All right, so it's 6 a.m. This is meaty before coffee.
I'm back.
Hey, Neri, come to me. I mean, this place looks better. Come to me. Come over here. I know I'm fishing too. Come over here. It's a better place to fish. It looks better here. Come here, Neri. Come here.
Wood this time. And what I'm trying to do now is I'm gonna try and start this without, there's no like dry grass or anything that I can really use. All these pine needles around here, the ground is soaking wet. So I'm trying to use my fire kit in conjunction with this wood. See if I can just get this thing going. And this is one of those little pieces of fat wood I was talking about. They're really, really short pieces I have. And I made some shavings. I was shaving it into like this bag here. I'm trying to make just some fine shavings. to catch them. Otherwise, they'll just fly all over the ground. You'll never see them. So it's really nice out. I think the sun has broken through. It was 40 degrees when I got here a little while ago, and that sun feels really good. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the wool. The wool might be a little bit too much right now. Unfortunately, I knew it was going to be a little bit warmer today, so I have a t-shirt on under this, and I might have like some sort of sweatshirt in there, but I was thinking it was going to be, well, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest with you. I still am challenged a little bit when it comes to the correct layering for the weather, because, you know, I was talking about in one of my shooting videos, no matter how cold it is outside, if there's no wind and the sun is shining, like a clear day and the sun is shining down on you, it can feel, you know, 10 degrees warmer just from that. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. I don't know if these things will catch a spark, but I did prep a couple of little cotton pads just in case it didn't get this thing going. This wood looks, it's dry. Hopefully that'll actually work a little bit better. Okay. Let's see if I can shower this. I don't want to. What I'm afraid of doing is hitting the little piece of wood. If I hit it, all those things are just gonna fall over. So I'm gonna try and use this without messing it all up. I'm too far away from it. I don't have to dig right down here and do it. Only wants to go. Well, there we go. Get some of this.
Dude, I haven't got any ancients yet.
Like I said,
I still only got 2.
which is
I've been doing. How much do I have left? I got 6 more left. I'll go get some more.
carrying around just a little tiny piece of fat wood.
Oh my God! Come on.
There's a ton of different ways to do it, and you know, it's fun to try out all the different methods to see if you can do it. But lately, been having to kind of rely on my fire kit. I didn't have to use the cotton this time, but I did have to use one of the little tiny pieces of fat wood, which, again, you saw. It's not that big. It's only a little bit longer than this, probably about 4 inches long, and this one was just a little bit fatter than a pencil size, which is all you need. It's very easy to pack around, no matter what, how lightweight or how heavy you're going. You can always carry stuff like that. So the stream down here, this is a different stream than last time. I'm about 2 miles away from the last spot I was at. This is where the bigger stream is. This one here is one that down about a couple hundred meters down this way. I actually have to cross it as I'm driving in.
Dude, I just forgot it was March. Dude, the month's been going so fast for me. I didn't even know it was February.
It's a good way to wash off the mud, but my Jeep just throws mud everywhere, man. When you have those thin, narrow fenders, nothing stops it from coming up all over your windows, your mirror, everything. It's crazy. All right, well, while that fire is getting going, I figured I'd walk down to the creek, see how big it is, how wide it is, because of all the rain we've had, and if some of the snow farther up that way, well, I don't want to look in the sun, is melting already because it's, you know, mid-40s. So this thing should be pretty good size.
They're back.
I don't know if you can tell, but it could be a lot wider all the way over to here in these flatter areas. It's not going to be the most stable thing, walking over all these rocks. Pretty cool though, huh? nice down here. It's warm too. Like I said, I'm gonna have to ditch this.
I just got
A little bit warm for this. It's about 45 degrees right now. So, but
where's the water at?
Pretty good. I tell you what, this is a
I don't
good
see it, but I have it.
time to
Very strange.
tell you about the epiphany that I had. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I'm wearing these jeans, and I've got a couple of good pairs, like I got some Fjallraven, some really cool outdoor type pants that I've worn a lot. I've had them a couple years now, and I love them. They're good in the heat. They're good in the cold.
I got 270 of them, dude.
Correctly.
I'm in it.
They're really good for kind of drying fast if they get wet. I'm getting to the epiphany part, trust me. So I can't fit in them right now because I've put on some pounds. I could fit into them, but they'd be not super comfortable. You ever notice that when you try to do the right thing, when you try to do something focused, when you try to turn things around, it can never be all-encompassing. Here's what I mean by that. Let's take, for example, you're trying to shift gears. You're trying to work harder, earn more money, support your family, and you put your head down and you push forward. And you're working overtime, you're working double shifts, you're picking up, you're cashing in your vacation pay, you're doing all this stuff. But, like I said, it can't be, my epiphany is you can't be all-encompassing. You're so focused on this task, this huge task, that there's other little things that slip, like your weight.
Dude, it doesn't tell me what lures I have. Like, it doesn't show it. But I know I have 270 of them.
Or you tend to not take the time to
Nerdy.
shop or cook in a healthy way. You might eat more fast food, you might eat more fruit, you might eat more canned foods, because it's easier, it's quicker, because you got your tunnel vision focused over here. You can have an overall picture, a goal in mind of everything. But you can never do it all at once. You have to pick one big thing or a few smaller things and focus on that. And how this ties in with me is, I've always worked very hard, because I like to play hard, and in order to do that, you got to work hard. And working multiple different types of jobs, regular jobs, YouTube, live streaming, multiple YouTube channels, and then coming out here and doing this stuff and enjoying it. I've missed the fact that I've been eating like terribly. I've been eating really bad. And we're gonna segue into today's food because I didn't bring anything else. I've got an MRE. One of my buddies from the UK said, "Hey, why don't you?" Okay, I was sitting over there. Now the heat's coming this way. What the deuce? Why? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? So, my buddy Retta said, "Hey, why don't you do an MRE out there?" And I was thinking, man, I've got a bunch of MREs just in case. I always keep one in my pack. So we're gonna do. Some of you guys know this, some of you guys don't. There's a big joke about the menus. There was I don't even remember what menu it was. I think it was menu 12 or something. But it was really bad, and my buddy Niels had it, and it was hilarious. So this is menu 15, Southwest beef and black beans. So we're gonna try this bad boy out. We'll see what came in this thing. So we got tortillas, nacho cheese pretzels. Oh, the spoon. There's actually some instant coffee here. Nice. Some chicles, ground pepper, condiments. Cheese spread. Didn't it say beef? Why is there tortillas, nacho cheese pretzels, cheese spread, tropical juice, the heating elements, and Mexican style rice, and Southwest style beef, and black beans with sauce. Alright, well my water's boiling. My rice is being heated seated by the fire, and my bean, or the Southwest style beef, is smoking away over here with the heating element from the MRE, which I've said it before, the chemical smell stinks, but I don't know, it works pretty good for me. The hot potato, it works good for me. Alright, so we've got some instant coffee, which is good because I still don't have any instant coffee at home. I have those little pods, you know, for the Keurig machine. It's so fancy. I drink my coffee black. I don't put sugar, cream, none of that stuff in there. So that's why, like, I know you know how good a coffee is if you drink it like that. If you don't, like, it's not good. But it's, you know, it'll be good for out here. Warm up the old insides. Alright, so that thing there, that rice is probably hot. Yeah, it's hot. Alright, that's good. So what I'm gonna do is, I hear noise over there. It might be a bear hitting a tree or something. Get this all, I can feel it's rice in there. I don't know if you mix this in with that or that in with this, but feels pretty good. That's good to go. And then here's my if you can see the steam coming off it. Whew, it stinks though. And you can see it's sweating. It's been about, I think about 10 minutes or so. You gotta watch out for this element in here because it is hot. Most of my there we go. Most of my military buddies, my army buddies, told me that they don't, usually they don't even use this heating element. Especially if you're, like, in a combat situation, they just strip it down, take this, and then when it's time to eat, you just eat it cold. It's nice and hot. I can actually feel it through my gloves. That's good. Get it all mixed up before I open it up. Hopefully it's a good one. I can feel chunks in there. Hopefully it's chunks of beef. It's chunks of beef. Yeah, it's definitely hot. That element worked really good. I think there's a bear over there. You can hear grunting. Alright, so this one doesn't have the side tear on it. So I'm going to do the long tear. It smells like a pulled pork sandwich. Yeah. Oh, it's hot. It's hot for sure. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do is, this rice shouldn't be that hot. Open up the rice one. This one's got me the wrong way. Better. This is pretty good. I mean, I don't know how it tastes yet, but it's a pretty good meal. It's Spanish-style rice. The rice is okay. It's a little bit crunchy. Not crunchy. Whoa, it's spicy. It's got some spice to it. It tastes good. It's just a little bit undercooked. You know, it's a little firm for my taste. It's like a stew. It's like, let's see if I can show you. It's like a stew. It's got chunks of jalapenos in there, beans, corn. It's like a stew. It's actually really good. Okay, so the rice on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 2. This would be like an 8 or 7. The beef is tender. The beef is tender. The sauce is really good. It's got a little spice to it. It definitely looks like there's jalapenos, corn. It's good. This one is meal 15. Where my fire died down. Meal 15, Southwest beef, black beans. But inside it said it was more of a, I don't know, it's